more people speak to police officers on horses than they do in a police car, and so they get to have a real focus on what's really going on with our agency and who these officers really are. So when we're out there in the community, we do a big service for the community as far as just making contact with them on a daily basis. We make several contacts a day when we're riding horses. So on that level, we do great service to the community and the police department. For the police department, it just puts a great look out there as far as the human aspect of who we really are.
I don't think there's been a single day that we've been out and about in a neighborhood anywhere in the city and not been approached by all of our citizens who are just excited and happy to see us. Gives us a positive interaction with the public, gives us to see a different aspect of the police department, something different. It allows us to introduce our horses to people that may have never seen a horse in some of the parts of our city. And it's just exciting to be a part of that.
It's a great community policing tool. We have more positive contacts than anything, speaking to kids, and people will drive by, stop, and say hello to us.
Day in the life of the Mounted Patrol officer starts with feeding here at the barn. So we have a daily routine that doesn't get changed for anything, and that is feeding the horses. So in the morning, we start off with their morning feed, and they get fed the same thing every day. And depending on the weather and how muddy their pastures are will determine if they need a bath. So after their hour to hour and a half of feeding, we give them a bath. Then we'll groom them out after they're dried, which consists of brushing them out, brushing their manes and their tails, and then cleaning their hooves and putting a hoof treatment on their hooves. And then we put their leg protection on, and we load them up. We get ready and we head to where we're going to patrol for that day. We just patrol areas that get neglected at times, not on purpose, but there's just some things that officers can't do when they're in a patrol car and they're taking calls all day long. They get pretty busy, and there's a lot of things that get neglected, like the parks and some of the smaller businesses, and it's just easier for us to show up because we're walking in those areas, and it's easy for us to stop and go through that alley, or stop and walk through the park, and stop and go see the kids playing in the park and that kind of thing. So as the police officers are patrolling the area, they don't do it on purpose, but it's just something that gets neglected because just the duty that they do.
First, before you approach us, make sure we're aware of your presence. Ask permission. If we're taking a break or something like that and they're tied up, please don't just walk up to them. They are massive animals. Most of ours all of ours are very well trained, but you never know. If you spook them, they could react in a way that could hurt somebody. So ask permission. We're very happy to allow the public to interact with our horses. Just allow us to guide you through that process.
There's nothing wrong with it. We encourage it. It's highly encouraged, and everyone loves it. Even the horses love the attention. They understand that. That's part of their job, is this community response. And citizens in the community, they absolutely love it. And so we're always going to say, yeah, come pet the horses. And if something's going on, and we'll let the citizen know otherwise. But 95% of the time, we're saying yes, please come pet the horses, and just always ask, hey, is it okay? And 9 times out of 10, we're going to say yes.